So ever since Instagram Reels was launched, more and more attention is moving over on that placement of the Instagram platform. And if you can make your video ads perform better on that platform, you will have a much bigger opportunity to actually scale profitably and get up in high volumes of results. And in this video, I'm going to give you all my secrets for how I create really good video ads that convert at a high level and get really profitable results. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to give you a free template that you can use to script your own videos, send those scripts to your creators or anyone on your team so that you can get highly effective video ads that will do really well when you introduce them into your campaigns. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Ola, and over the last 5 years, I've been helping multiple different businesses get amazing results with Facebook and Instagram ads. And this channel is just where I share the lessons that I learned for free with you guys. So if you're interested in seeing more content like this and get better at your marketing game, make sure you hit that subscribe button below and leave a like and a comment if you feel like it. So apart from the fact that a lot more people are now consuming stuff on Instagram Reels and more attention is going in that direction, it's also a great platform, and this is based on some actual studies done by Meta. They've seen a 16% lower CPA on the Instagram Reel platform, 13% higher ROAS, and a 29% higher conversion rate. And that's why I think it's so important to really hone in on this platform. And even if you're getting decent results on just normal static ads, starting to apply this framework that I will show you in this video and starting to test out some video ads on Instagram Reels can be hugely beneficial for your business, both short term because you can scale, but also long term because more and more attention is going on this placement. Now, another great thing about this video ads is that you can have a massive competitive advantage if you can actually put in the work and really learn the platform and understand the mindsets that people are in when they're consuming stuff on Instagram Reels. If you master it, you will have a huge competitive advantage. And that is because this platform is always developing. There's new trends and new formats and new ways that people consume content. But if you can stay on top of that and adapt your marketing to that, you will be ahead of so many of your competitors, because not a lot of businesses are doing that because it takes a lot of effort, and most businesses don't have the resources and time and really want to put in the effort on that stuff. But if you start using the simple stuff that I'll teach you in this video, you will definitely see a lot better results for your ads. So the first step of actually mastering the Reel as a platform is to understand the mind space that your ideal customer will be in when they're consuming content on Reels. So one thing that you really need to be aware of is that people are not there to buy products. Usually people are on Instagram Reels to be entertained, consume content, laugh, have fun, and sometimes just mindlessly scroll just to get by and just make time go. So keeping that in mind, you really need to make sure that you have a certain pattern interrupt to get attention from your ideal customer. And this is the first part of the 3-step attention hacking framework that I will share with you now in this video. And I'll also give you the template for how you can make scripts following this 3-step framework. So click the link in the description of the video if you want to get that. And I'm going to explain how to use it, so make sure you stick around to actually understand that. So I'm now inside the Notion page with the template, and this is what you will get access to, and you can use it for your own business or you can let somebody on your team use it. So the first thing that I focus on here is the hook, and I also call it the scroll stopper. And this is what's actually going to make your ideal customer stop and actually even notice your ad in the first place. So if you have an amazing ad but your hook sucks, doesn't matter how good it is, because people will just simply not watch it because they're not intrigued. You have to remember that you're now competing with some of the most entertaining, fast-paced content out there. So if you're going to make people stop and actually get interested in your ads, you need to have a unique way of doing that. So that's why I put so much emphasis on the 2 main objectives of the scroll stopper and the hook. So the first thing is you want to create some form of intrigue and curiosity so that they will actually want to continue to watch your video. And in addition to that, you need to make sure that you're hooking the right type of person, because you don't want to hook just anyone onto your video. You want to make sure that the people that actually get interested and get intrigued are the same people that are likely to actually buy what you're selling. So having a hook that aligns with who your ideal customer profile actually is going to be massively important. So the way you're going to use this template is you will put in the text and the audio that you will have as the hook. So this will be the first thing that appears on screen in terms of audio and text. on your video. So under here, you can click on this and you will have a bunch of examples that you can use, and you can mix these up or change them to how you want them to be. But as you can see, this is the first thing that will appear on the screen, and you want to make sure you both have text overlay and the audio for this. And that's because 80% of people watch with audio on Reels, but there's still 20% of people that don't have their audio turned on. So you want to make sure that you can effectively communicate and showcase this hook to actually make sure people continue to watch your video. Now, in addition to this, you want to make sure you have a visual hook that goes well with the text and audio that you choose. It's really important that these two things work in harmony, because these two things will work together to actually catch the attention of your ideal customer. So right now, let's make an example. So I will copy the first hook here and I will paste it in, and this will be the text overlay hook. And let's say our ideal customer profile is, let's say it's agency owners, because that's what I am. So in this case, instead of hey, I will just call out agency owners and then have exclamation mark. And then you won't believe this hack for automating your sales. All right. So this is now going to be the first thing that appears with text overlay, but also audios. So if I were to make this video, I will have somebody make a voiceover, or I will actually record the voice of the person in the video saying this together with the text overlay to make sure that we communicate it and people see what is being said. So you will use captions for this exact text. Now for the visual, I will actually use the first example here, but I will switch it up and make it a bit more adjusted to what I want it to look like. So this is just the explanation that your video creator or filmer or whoever it is that actually makes the video will look at, and this is the information regarding what clip they need to get for this video. So what I will have here is I will actually have quick clip of before Stripe dashboard versus after dashboard. So with the before, let's say we're doing 10K. As you can see, the clip will be a Stripe dashboard showing an increase in sales together with this call out agency owners. You won't believe the hack for automating your sales. So this is how you use the examples and put them together to create your hook. One thing that is important to remember with your hook, it's one of the most important things and maybe the most important thing for your video. So you need to test out a lot of different variants. So right now I would maybe make 4 to 5 different combinations and different hooks, so I can test it out and just keep the rest of the video the same. So instead of making 5 different videos, I'll just have one video but 5 different variations of the hook, and that way you can create a lot of different variants without putting in so much time and effort to actually make a full different video. Sometimes all you need to really change is the hook. So after you've done this, make sure that you go through the checklist for the hook. This is really important. If you can check off all of this, it's almost guaranteed that you will get good results for your video. So have a good combination of the text and audio, which we have done. You want to make sure it attracts the right viewer. So we're calling out agency owners, and that is exactly who we're trying to target now in this example. We've also made sure that the hook actually touches on the needs, goals, and aspirations of the agency owner because they want to make more money. So sales are a big part of that. And we will use both voice and text overlay to present the hook. So that we haven't done because this is just an example, but if we were to actually film this, I would definitely have done that. And we will make sure we apply the text overlay within the safe zones. So if you don't know what the safe zones are, make sure you look here. This is where you need to actually place the text so that it's not covered up by anything on the screen. So make sure you keep that in mind as well. The next thing we're going to look at is the body section of the video. Now this is also extremely important because this is where we expand on the curiosity that we created with the hook, and we make sure that we actually convert them into customers. So even if you have a video that gets people through, people watch it and they engage with it, but they don't actually go ahead and buy what you're trying to sell, then there's no point of running that ad. So this is also going to be extremely important. So the first thing that we want to do is to expand on the hook. So we want to answer the question that we created. So they have consciously or subconsciously a question in their head that they want answered. So as an example, let's say our hook was business owners. You won't believe the new hack for automating your accounting. So how we could expand on that hook is by saying, hate having to go to every software to get your receipts. So as you can see in this example, I'm really focusing on the pain point of the ideal customer to really make sure that they understand and are aware of what potentially the solution could be to this. So after you have expanded on the hook, you want to reward them for actually paying attention to your video. So the way you will do this is by demonstrating the features, but also the benefits of your product product or service. So as an example, this will be the next clip, and I will use this as text overlay. So to continue the example that I showed you in this first one here, let's say we continue that, and this will be the next part of the text that we have on the video together with the audio. So the next step would be, now you can use Authify.io. So this is just an example. This does not actually exist. To automate the whole process by a click of a button. So with this sentence, we're showing them the solution, the product service, the benefits of it, and how seamless and easy it is by just a click of a button. And now we need to actually, back that up, building trust. So we will use both social proof by talking about how many founders are actually using this tool. And we will also talk about specifically how much time you save by using this tool, so how valuable it would be. So as you can see, over 100,000 founders save 4+ hours every month using our automation. So that will be the next part of the body section of the video. So this is where you will actually fill this in yourself, and I've added examples for every step, so you can just look at that to get inspiration and see how I structure things. So you can just go through this, but you don't need to use all of them. You can use just 2 clips or just 1 clip if you want to, but in the template you will have the opportunity to add in 3 different clips, so you can focus on different benefits and features to really make sure you communicate all of the aspects of your product or service. Now the last part of the 3-step framework is going to be the call to action. Now this is extremely important, because even if we did step 1 and step 2 correctly, we still need to make sure we actually make these viewers into customers. So we need to tell them what the next step is going to be. And that is the main objective of the call to action part of the video. You want to make sure you actually tell them what to do next. So in the example here, let's continue the example that we started previously. That would be sign up to Authify.io and start using our tool for free. Another really important objective of the call to action is to actually incentivize taking action right now and not later. So the way we do that is by using urgency and scarcity. You can choose either or, but if you want even better results, you want to make sure you use a combination of both of them. So as you can see in the example, I'm saying, but be quick, free trials are only available until April 1st. So that will be urgency. There is a deadline to this offer. Now using scarcity is talking about the quantity of the availability. We're using scarcity. So that could be example, only 100 spots left for our beta launch. So that will be scarcity. And if you can use both, you will definitely have even better results. So as an example, you will see that I've used both in this incentive for taking action. So don't miss out, sign up now and get your free trial, available only until April 1st or for the first 100 people. So in this example right here, we're using both scarcity and urgency. So that is the template for the script. Make sure you click the link in the description and you will get access to this template for free. In addition to that, you will get access to a free mini course of how to use it and how you can actually structure the process of getting these videos made. So when you have the script ready, you will have a progress board and you can just follow up the progress of this video in there. You can add your team into it, and you can make sure that every time it has a new status, so you finish scripting it, you can move it over to needs filming, and when you filmed it, you move it over to needs editing, and then you get your editor on it, and then when the editor is done, you get it to needs review. That's where you and someone from your team probably will review it and give some feedback to the editor, and then when it's done, you move it to done, and then you know that you can add it into your ads manager and start testing it out. So if you want to get access to this whole setup for free, just click the link in the description of the video, give me your email, and I will send this to you for free. So if you found this video valuable, make sure you click the like button below. That will help me out a lot. We're closing in on 2,000 subscribers right now. So if you want to be part of the first 2,000, that would be awesome. And yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you have any questions or anything, you can just leave a comment below and I will answer you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.